Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the University of Manchester and these splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for this graduation ceremony. My name's Tom Bloxham, and it's my privilege to be the Chancellor of this great university. I very much wanted to be here today to confer your degrees. In particular, I'd like to welcome our graduates whose magnificent achievement and hard work we're here to celebrate today. I'd also very much like to welcome the family and friends of our graduates, many of whom I know have travelled long distances to be here today. We welcome you to the university and thank you for the help, support and encouragement that you have given our graduates during their studies. I know many people wouldn't be able to make it to university without that support, so maybe the graduates should just thank the families and friends who are here today, just for the My role as Chancellor is an honorary elected role and nowadays purely ceremonial, as the Vice-Chancellor sometimes reminds me. But the role of Chancellor is a figurehead, and my predecessors before the university merged were the Terry Leahy from Tesco and Anna Ford from the BBC. And on the day I was elected Chancellor, I had a lovely phone call from Anna Ford, and she was very graciously phoned me to congratulate me on my election. And she had a nice conversation. At the end of it, she asked me if I ever wanted any advice, feel free to call her. And so I said there was one thing I wasn't quite sure about, she could perhaps help me with. And she said, what's that? And I said, well, what exactly was a Chancellor supposed to do? She said, well, the best answer she had heard was from Bill Bryson. And Bill was elected Chancellor of Durham University. He suggested a Chancellor was slightly like a B-Day. Everyone wanted one, but no one was quite sure what to do with it when they had one. But the one privilege I'd get as Chancellor is to pick which of these ceremonies I'm able to preside at. And I very much want to be here today with so many of you who've studied architecture. And it's a big resonance with me. Because my day job is chairman of a company called Urban Splash. And although we're not architects or we're developers, we use a lot of architects. And I appreciate the amount of time it takes to get qualified and the contribution you make. I did study in Manchester, but I came 28 years ago, and I studied, in my case, politics. And I very much hope you've enjoyed your time here in Manchester, and you've got as much out of it as I did when I came here. Although I must say the city today and the university are a very different city and a very different university to the one I arrived at 28 years ago. Manchester then looked very different physically. It was still filled with dark satanic mills. It was typical of northern, post-industrial and somewhat depressed cities, very much in decline. Nobody lived in the city centre, and very few restaurants and cultural institutions were there. But there were two good universities, UMIST and the University of Manchester, which had yet to combine and make the great university that you have studied in. And while we may not be a university with a 1,000-year history, we have a fantastic heritage, which we should all be proud of. We're a university of many firsts and discoveries, many of which have had a major impact and diverse impact on society. There are too many to mention, but the kind of thing I'm thinking of includes a development in 1948 of the first modern computer, the baby, research carried out by Ernest Rutherford, which led to the splitting of the atom, the first UK degree in nursing, the development of the first artificial hip. Manchester is widely held to be the birthplace of the modern economics and medical ethics. And of course, we can also count the recent discovery of the remarkable properties of graphene as one of our major achievements. 25 Nobel laureates have worked at the university, with 4 currently on our staff. All of these special people have made or are making discoveries that change our society, but even this list ignores other great people who have worked here at the university. Again, there are far too many to mention, but people like a young Bernard Lovell, who built the world's largest steerable radio telescope at Jodrell Bank, and Sir John Cockcroft, who was instrumental in developing nuclear power. Mathematician and computer scientist Alan Turing, great historians such as A.J.P. Taylor, and a plethora of writers, actors, comedians, musicians, and of course architects, who are at the top of their profession on a global scale, and of course all of you. There is also very much to be proud of in our city. Manchester, of course, was the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution and the suffragette movement. It also saw the creation of the worldwide cooperative movement and the Trade Union Congress. The Midland Hotel down the road hosted the first meeting between Charles Rolls and Frederick Royce in 1904, which led to the creation of Rolls-Royce. The world's first Football League competition was created in Manchester in 1888, and the city was home to the UK's first free public reference library. The first international art exhibition was held in the city in 1857, and the Halle became the world's first professional permanent orchestra when it was created in 1858. As we look all towards our own individual goals and future plans, we should learn, I think, from the heritage of this city and this university. Since I studied here, I've seen huge changes in the city. The city has reinvented itself as a city full of life, full of culture, vitality and intelligence. A city no longer looking to compete with Blackpool, Barnsley or Birmingham, but the great world cities like Barcelona, Sydney and Los Angeles. The university has merged, has laid out a vision to be one of the world's best universities, and the qualifications you're picking up today will, I hope, allow you to compete with the very best in the world. Much of the change of the City of Manchester has been undertaken by architects who've either studied here and or who taught here, who've played a real part in that change in the city. And for the University of Manchester, I feel the message is clear. We are a place of real innovation and discovery, which has a major impact on local, national and international society. We are willing to challenge existing practices and dogma, to engage and embrace very different environments, to seize challenges and to build opportunities. These have been the defining features of our past and must be a real strength in our future and your future. I hope each one of you feels empowered by the time you've studied here, and I hope your thinking, your vision and your confidence has developed in a similar way to the cities and the universities. Those of you who are graduating today have given yourselves a real competitive edge by completing your degree here in Manchester. You chose to make an investment in your future when you decided some time ago to follow a degree course at the University of Manchester. Today, that investment is realised, and your achievement in completing your degree cannot be underestimated. And you and your families and friends should feel justly proud of your accomplishment. As a graduate from the University of Manchester, you are joining a very distinguished Hall of Fame. All those Nobel Prize winners and the people we talked about before, you're joining those as alumni in the university. Your job prospects, we hope, having studied here, will be second to none because employers all around the world recognise the value of the piece of paper you'll soon be holding in your hand. We are members of a huge family because universities are all about the people, and it's the staff and students of university who make this possible. Today, we are honouring the contribution of our graduates for this year, and in your own way, each and every one of you has enriched the university. Your degree is a hugely important milestone, and you should celebrate your success. But this, I hope, is the beginning of the journey, not the end. At the end of this ceremony, you'll join a new community of more than 250,000 University of Manchester graduates, living and working right across the globe. The Alumni Association will help you to remain in contact with the university and with each other through reunions, networking opportunities, the Alumni magazine and the internet. I do hope you'll make use of the many benefits and services the association offers and enjoy meeting up with one another again in the future. As alumni, you'll be able to help the university and the future students in so many ways. As ambassadors of the university, in student placement and employment, and directly in the development of the university, which is vital to its future. The Alumni Association is also active overseas with branches in many countries. So please, don't make today your last contact with the university. Keep the Alumni Office regularly updated with your address changes and your news, and remember that our doors will be open to you always. Just before I finish by congratulating all the graduates, can I remind you of our responsibility? Not everybody in society has been blessed with either the academic intelligence, the financial resources, or the support of family and friends to come to a university like this. And it's worth remembering that many people indeed who live very close to this building, who don't have the same opportunity. Today is not the end, but the beginning of being able to use what we've been taught here, both for your own benefit, but also for the benefit of wider society. The ancient Athenians, before the ancient Athenians could become a citizen, they'd have to swear an oath to become a citizen. And the oath was that they would leave this city not less, but better and greater they had found it. And again, I would urge all of you, both as graduates and particularly working in the built environment, that you've gained the knowledge and the intelligence and the skills to change the world in a very significant and very physical way. And I would urge you to use what you've learned here to go out and do that. So finally, I urge you all to use your great talents to make a positive impact on the world about you, as well as enriching your own life. And finally, on behalf of the university, I congratulate all of you who are graduating here today on your excellent academic achievement, and I wish you every success in your future careers. Thank you.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Arts in Architecture and Urbanism and Bachelor of Architecture, Petris Kokins. Pavinda Mawaha. And for the degree of Bachelor of Architecture, Jermaine Pierre Alara Asima. Edward Richard Akers. Joseph Stephen Ashton. Adam Atratsky. Umar Azam. Sophie Louise Bailey. Timothy Barnard. Sebastian Alex Bailey Loyne. Adam Booth. Robin Jacob Burek. Stephanie Chan. Dominic Manjun Chuk. Jennifer Rosemary Cook. Thomas Gareth Cookson, who was also awarded the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award of the University of Manchester. Emily Crompton. Amelia Catherine Carr-Drage. Sebastian James Drayson. Richard James Foster. Joe Fowler. Jonathan Edward Gillett. David John Graham. Michael Richard Groves. Nicholas Andrew David Gurney. Joseph Benjamin Hare. Thomas James Harrison. Daniel Haywood. Felicity Robin Hurling. Zohib Zafar Iqbal. David James Kent. Joseph David Knowles. Richard Lewis. Andrew Christopher Lightfoot. Kostas Lukiades. Timotheus Lambros Marjo. Edward Martin. Louise McEwen. Graham Craig Scott Mill. Alexander James Miller. Matthew Thomas Mills. Chetan Mistry. Nicholas James Mitchell. Daniel Morris. Henry Mulligan. Daniel Peter Nestoruk. Rosemary Nimmo. Mariam Osman. Charles Palmer. Anna Eleanor Parker. Amy Kathleen Pierce. Thomas Petch. James Arthur Blackburn Poynton. Rory Quinn. Adam Raman. David Ian Richards. John Roberts. Josh Rowling. William Saville. Ranjit Singh Shahi. Kok Fung Siu. Rachel Smith. Lawrence Somerville. Laura Spence. Peter William Sproul. Matthew Anthony Taylor. James Kenneth Thorpe. Rose Tran. Craig Thomas Welsh. Jack Watley. Richmond Elizabeth Wigglesworth. Avital Wittenberg. Matthew Paul Wood. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Architecture with Honours, Lisa Abrams. Jahad Saleh Alzaz. Noor Alwan. Mia Amy. Ellis Peter Bailey Cross. Jake Andrew Balderson. Thomas Bend. Daniel Bishop. Rowena Francis Bond. Harrison Clive Brown. William John Burgess. Jennifer Burns. Adrian Kalitz. Michael Campbell. Patrick Carter. Arina Cernisiova. Lorena Chan. Jackie Chan. Jackie Lockhang Chan. Isabel Chancuna Santos. Matthew Chima. Justin Houtsei Chung. Devon Cole. Richard Koski. Jonathan Robert Curtis. Theodore Azza Daly Morris. Elizabeth Daly. Dominic Dickens. Dhruva Dinesh. Joseph Peter Disney. Julia Dubovic. Nicholas James Earl. Nicholas Dunlop. Jennifer Ann Edwards. Benjamin John Elford. Jason Paul Ellison. Ikwe Itomi. David Unton. Daniel Jan Falinsky. Matthew James Fear. Florette Fernandez. Elizabeth Flower. Samantha Frame. Daniel Goldenberg. Catherine Goodall. Tom Goodliff. Dido Graham. Arthur Graham. Joseph Robert Granata. Lauren Green. Holly Rhiannon Hadfield. Matthew Harding. Yasmin Chaz. Matthew Thomas Harrison. Lee Herrick. James Hills. Momo Hitsuta. Lin Hu. I think Lin Hu's not here, so we'll move to the next one, which must be, of course, Emma Louise Hughes. Emily Hutt. Matthew James Jarvis. Richard Allen Jefferies. Adam Jones. Albert Bancolo Camara. Ji-Hum Kim. Jenna Rose Kinsey. John Kipling. Adeline Siu Wei Ko. John Edward Konings. Siobhan Corenteng. Lisa Joyce Lai. Ala Lari. Louise Lau. Brioni Ivana Lee. Dean Lewis. Jin Yi Lu. Amara Mahia. Louise Main. Ayu Malhotra. Caroline Manson. Laura Massey. Kirandeep Kaur Mataru. Alexis Mavros. Eleanor McIntyre. Matthew Millward. Bhavika Mistry. Tess Maroney. Hisham Abdullah Muhammad. Ellis Murphy. Chris Mengyi Murray. Samuel Terence Neal. Alexandra Sarah Neal. Maria Carla Noral. Matthew John Northover. Omar Mohammed Osman. Arpna Patel. Rachel Patrick Patel. Yusta Palasketa. Emily Vanessa Pela. David J. Pepper. Charlotte Elizabeth Perkins. Ben Porter. Henry Posner. Adam Powell. Marie Price. Rebecca Davis Prince. Alan Punn. Robin Raki. Aida Ginebra Rodriguez Vega. Charlotte Louise Rosier. Ryan Safa. Albara Saimaldahar. Sophie Nicholas Samuels. Adam Osman Shah. Joanna Alice Cobain Sharples. Alice Sheed. Hua Shu. James Anthony Indrianto Slowcock. Nicholas Smith. Thomas Spencer. Timothy Spiller. Excuse me, this is Timothy David Spiller. Jonathan Stern. Claire Stewart. Sophie Stiliano. Samantha Summers. Shinosuke Takiyanagi. Zara Talife. Olivia Taylor. Jordan Taylor Moore. Anna Denise Teixeira. Aidan Thomas. Christopher Thomas Trundle. Emma Uncles. Lin Wang. Edward Timothy Ward. Charlotte Wenman. Lenny Westeng. Naomi White. Isabel Whiteley. Xuan Hoi Zhao.
Today, we have celebrated the award of your degrees. Congratulations. On behalf of the University of Manchester, I extend to each of you our very best wishes for your future. I now declare the ceremony closed. Please stand.